There is a policy in Canada which has increased the trend of people applying for visit visas. Now, that policy allows for visit visa holders in Canada to switch to work permits. And ever since this policy was extended till February 2025, a lot of Nigerians have been applying for visit visa to Canada. Now, all of that is great. But do you know how to switch your visit visa to a work permit once you land in Canada? I thought so too. This is what we'll be discussing today, so you don't have to worry. Hi everyone, my name is Zuri, and today we'll be talking about how to switch your Canada visit visa to a work visa. On this channel, I discuss travel and immigration tips. So if this is something that you will be interested in, you can hit the subscribe button. Now let's get into it. Let's say you have gotten your visit visa to Canada. Congratulations. So what's the next step? If your goal is to get a work permit, you need to be mindful of the fact that your visit visa has a validity period and it will expire real soon. So the best thing for you to do is get right on it real quick to convert your visit visa to a work visa. Now, I wrote down a couple of things that we're going to talk about. Okay, I'm looking at my laptop here in case you see me looking this way. We're going to talk about 4 things especially, okay, when it comes to switching your visa from visit to work. Now, the first one we're going to talk about is the eligibility requirement, okay? You having a visit visa is not just enough, okay? What are the eligibility requirements to switch to a work permit from a visit visa? The next one we're going to talk about is how to apply for the work permit proper. And then the third one we're going to talk about is how to find LMIA jobs in Canada, all right? And then the fourth one, we're going to be dealing with some common Q&A, questions and answers, a couple of questions that I have gotten from clients or potential clients talking about their fears and concerns concerning the visit visa switch to work visa, okay? So let's start. The first one I wrote down here is the eligibility requirements. Now let's talk about what you can do, okay? What you must have to be eligible for this visa switch, okay? Now, to benefit from this temporary policy, there are a few things that an applicant must have, and that's what we're going to talk about here. Now, the first one, which we have said already, is that you need to have a temporary visit visa, which you have gotten hopefully, or maybe you're planning to get, all right? You need to have valid status in Canada on the day that you apply for your work permit, okay? It's not that you will wait until your visit visa is almost expiring or has expired before you now apply for a work permit. No, at this stage, you have become illegal in Canada, okay? So you need to have a legal status, a valid status in Canada on the day that you apply, okay? Now, the third one is that you need to have a job offer that is supported by LMIA, that is Labor Market Impact Assessment. LMIA, in summary, means that there is no Canadian available for this job offer, and so we are giving it to a foreigner, in this case a Nigerian or wherever, whatever country you come from, okay? Now, it's either you get an LMIA job or you get an LMIA exempt offer of employment. You need to apply for an employer-specific work permit. Okay, that's the last eligibility requirement I wrote down. You need to apply for an employer-specific work permit no later than February 2025. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't even be applying for the work permit in February 2025. You should apply way before February 2025, okay, as soon as possible. Now, we're still in 2024, so if you have goals to visit Canada and then switch to a work visa, the best time to start was last week, and the second best time to start is now, okay? So make sure you get right on it. Let's talk about how to apply, okay? In order to apply for your work permit, you need to apply online. I will create a video talking about how you can apply online, okay? And I will link it in the description below. Let's talk about the next one, okay? How to find LMIA jobs in Canada. The most common site to find LMIA jobs in Canada is the Job Bank website. I know there are other sites, okay? You can even use your LinkedIn. I know somebody that got a job offer from his LinkedIn and stuff. I know people that got their job offers from Indeed and all that. So please go on this site and make your applications. I have also loaded a video, okay, where we talk about how to search for jobs, how to search for your job type, okay? Now, that Job Bank website is one of the largest portals for job seekers, and it is managed by the government of Canada. That is why I like to go on it, okay? And I advise people to go on it because there are some times that a lot of companies will default and so on and so forth. The government of Canada will definitely let you know. You would be aware of it, okay, when the companies default or they are not eligible to actually employ and so on and so forth. So you can be rest assured that those companies on that website are companies that are eligible and are legit, okay? But still do your findings, okay? Still do your findings. But I'm just saying, at least it is more trustworthy than a lot of other sites. Let's talk about common questions and answers. The common things that people ask me when they are discussing the whole visit visa switch to work visa, blah, 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 you know. Now, the first question I wrote down here is, can I apply for a work permit while on visitor visa in Canada? Yes, you can. But like I said before, ensure that you still have a good validity period on your visit visa before you start applying for a work visa, okay? If you are, maybe you have applied for a work permit, or you maybe have some things to do in Canada and you realize that your visit visa is almost expiring, you can apply for an extension, okay? But make sure you apply as soon as possible for your extension. And it is up to the immigration officer to either approve or deny your application, okay? So make sure you apply ahead of time for an extension. But by the time that you are applying for your work permit, make sure that you are still having a valid status in Canada. Next question is, can I apply for a work permit without a job offer while on a visit visa in Canada? The answer is no, because the policy states that you need to get a job offer. That is the condition, okay? The policy says that you need to get a job offer and then get a work permit, okay? So it's in those stages, okay? You get the job offer first, you get your work permit. The third question, okay, I think I've answered the third question, but I'll still read it out and answer it again. What happens if I get the job offer and I have applied for a work permit, but I am yet to receive my permit and my visit visa is running out? What you can do is you can apply to get an interim authorization to work. Okay, let's say you have gotten your job offer, but you're yet to receive your permit and your visit visa is running out. There are two options. Number one, interim authorization to work. Number two, extend your visit visa. Okay, extend your visit visa. So those are the two. Now, if you would like me to create a video showing you how to get an interim authorization to work, because I know that this is a problem. This is a major challenge for a lot of Nigerians in Canada, okay? If you would like me to show you how to apply for the interim authorization to work or how to apply to extend your visit visa in Canada, just drop interim in the comment section, okay? Type interim in the comment section and I will do that. Now, the last question, I didn't write it here, but the last question is, a lot of people ask me, am I allowed to work in Canada with a visit visa? The answer is no, okay? The answer is no. You are not allowed to work in Canada with a visit visa, except you want to be illegal. You want to do illegal jobs, because it's illegal to actually work with a visit visa. A visit visa is a visit visa. Visit and go to your house. Okay? That is the definition of a visit visa. Okay? Now, I have a video detailing what you can and what you cannot do with your visit visa in Canada. A lot of us don't know how powerful a visit visa to Canada is, okay? So I'm going to drop that video in the description below. Don't let travel agents deceive you and tell you you can work with a visit visa. No, you cannot work with a visit visa, okay? Now, I hope that this video has been very helpful for you and I hope it has been really informative. I personally enjoyed myself on this video, and if you did too, you can click on the like button and you can decide to share this video with somebody that you think really needs to hear this information. Also, when you click on the like button, it helps YouTube to show me to other people. So please click on the like button and I will love you forever. Till I see you in another video, stay safe and keep traveling.